there, first grade friends. Wow, what a video you just watched. Is your head spinning around and around after hearing all of those big words? Did you know there are 4 kinds of sentences? Woo! I'll tell you what, it took me a long time to be able to remember those big words and what they mean. So today we are going to create a little poster together. If you were in the classroom, you would have a poster on the wall. In fact, you would have lots of posters on the wall. So today we will create a poster that you can put on your wall or your refrigerator at home to help remind you of what those 4 types of sentences are and truly what they mean. So you will need a piece of paper and you will need some markers. I have all different kinds of markers, all different colors, because I want my poster to be very colorful. Now, I must tell you that when I did my poster, I first of all sketched it all out in pencil. And then I went back and I'm going to trace it in marker as we do it together. Okay, so I'm going to start with, let's see. I'm going to pick this blue right here, and I'm going to make the number 4 at the top of my poster. So I will show you in a minute. Don't start doing it yet. And I have a question for you while I'm making this. Why do you think I am making the number 4 on my paper? Ooh, here's my 4. Because there are 4 types of sentences. That's what our quiz asked us, right? Okay, so I have my 4. Go ahead and make your 4, and I made mine a bubble 4. I'm going to color it in right now just so it looks really cool. Okay, so make yours at the top of your paper. Remember, sketch it in pencil, and then you can trace it when you have it just the way you want it. Okay, and if you need to, you can pause my video and take as long as you need to make your 4 look like mine. Okay, now I'm going to put a bubble around it because teachers love bubbles. Bubbles are so fun. I'm going to make mine orange because those 2 colors are complementary, blue and orange. Okay, mine is kind of a teal blue if you really want to get descriptive. So I'm making my bubble because that tells me that's my focus. That's what I am making my poster about, is this number 4, which is 4 sentences. And it looks like a little flower. I love it. I love to do art. Okay, so there it is. So today we can do art and we can learn about our sentences at the same time. All right, now down the side of my paper, you can see I wrote it really lightly, but I have the numbers 1 to 4. So I'm going to use a black marker to label my numbers. And I'll show you, I'm going to space them way out. I actually put 2 finger spaces between each number because I want to have lots of room to list my 4 types of sentences. Okay, so there they are, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and number your paper, and then we'll get to our drawings and our words. Okay, so the first word we're going to write was the type of sentence called interrogatory. 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 Is that really 6 syllables? Oh my goodness, it sure is. Well, I'm going to make mine purple, so go ahead and pick a color. Now, if I were you, again, I'd write in pencil first and then go back and write in your marker. I'm going to tell you how to spell that word, and you write it in nice big letters on your paper. Look at my pencil one. Okay, see how nice and big I made that? All right, capital I. Make a capital I, and then an N. T, tall T, should be as tall as your I. E, 2 R's, 2 lowercase R's. Letter O, sorry, my hair keeps falling in my face. G, A, and then tiv. It's like give, but it's tiv. So it's a tall T again, and then I-V-E. Interrogative. There it is. You can pause my video if you need to. Now, we're going to draw a little picture on the right-hand side. And the little picture is going to help me remember, what does interrogative mean? Well, for me, to interrogate someone means to ask questions. You interrogate them. You keep asking and asking and asking. Okay, so I'm going to focus on this part of the word. I'm going to underline it. Gate. Now, of course, that says gat, but if you took away the I-V-E and put an E, you would have gate. Okay, so I'm going to think of a gate opening and all kinds of questions being on the other side of the gate. And that's going to help me connect it to my schema. So I'm going to take my black and I'm going to draw a gate. Let me show you first, and then you can do it. Okay, I'm going to make 2-letter T's first for the posts on the gate. All right, I'm going to do it quickly, and then you can sketch it in marker. All right, so there are the posts on the gate. 2-letter T's. Okay? Now, I'm going to put a little hump on each side connecting to the gate, and then I'm going to pull it down. Okay, so this is connecting the gate to the post, just like that. Whoops, let me move it over. There you go. So there it is, connecting gate to the post. So there's my gate. That was easy enough. You can color it in if you want. Now, let's see. I get to pick my color. This is my favorite part. I think I'm going to make a pink question mark, but you can make yours whatever color you want. So I'm going to outline my question mark. And again, I made it a bubble. I'll show it to you in just a second. I made it in pink. There it is. Okay. You can pause the video and make yours in a bubble. And then I just put little tiny question marks all around it, because when the gate opens, interrogative, think of gative, interrogative, but we pronounce it gutive. But if we say interrogate, we hear that gate at the end, okay? So there's our gate. When we have interrogative and we see that gate in the middle, it means questions. All right, the next one is exclamatory. It's my favorite because I am a very excitable person. That means I have a lot of things to say that I feel like are exciting. So I'm going to write exclamatory, and you write it on your paper in pencil. Capital E. Remember, E has 3 lines, nice and neat. X. C. L. L is tall like the E. A. M. A. T. Tall T. O-R-Y. Exclamatory. Now, here's mine. You can pause my video so that you can copy it if you need to. Exclamatory means to exclaim. I'm exclaiming something. I'm going to use an exclamation point. That's probably one of the easier ones to remember. So I'm focusing on this part of my word. It's not how I spell exclaim, but it gives me a clue. It says exclaim, but that's okay, because I know that is very similar to exclaim. So that's what I'm focusing on. I'm going to draw a mouth. Now, I am not the best artist when it comes to drawing a mouth. So I just came down and I made, it looks like an apple. Let me show you. Looks like an apple. And then I'm going to use my black marker and I'm just going to outline some funny teeth in there. Okay, so I'm going to kind of put, you have to kind of use your imagination. But there it is. There's my mouth. Looks like an apple with teeth. But then I'm going to put these lines coming out of it, because the mouth is shouting. And the mouth is shouting because I have an exclamation point. So I'm going to make my exclamation point, I think I make it red, just like my word, because that means really exciting. Really exciting. So I'm going to make my exclamation point red. Woo! And I'm going to color that whole thing in. Now, when I made my exclamation point, I didn't make it like a rectangle. I gave it a little bit fancier of a shape, didn't I? Yes, I did. So you can do yours however you want. I'm coloring it in because this is a poster, so it's fancy. Okay. So an exclamation point is an exclamatory sentence. All right. And that just means we say it in an exciting way. Okay, the next one is declarative. So declarative means I declare something. I say something. I'm just telling you a fact. I'm telling you something. It is the most common form of sentence. Okay, declarative. I declare that you are wonderful students. So I could just say you are wonderful students, period. Now I could make that exciting, but I'm just giving you a fact, okay? So if I was just saying that, that would be a declarative sentence. You could say the grass is green. That's a declarative sentence, okay? Anything that gives a fact and just tells you about something. So I'm going to make my declarative, let's see, a light green. So get ready to write it with me. This is number 3, capital D like Jeter, capital D, E, lowercase e, C. So capital D, E, C, L, tall L, A, R, A, T, I-V-E. And again, there's that tiv at the end. It's like the word give, but it's tiv. All right, so there's my declarative. All right, so for my declarative, I'm going to focus on the part of the word that says declare. Okay, and again, it's not exactly spelled correctly, but that's okay because it gives me a clue. Declare, declare. So I'm going to make a speech bubble for that one because I'm declaring something. It's just something that I'm talking about. And I'm going to put a period in my speech bubble. Okay? It looks like an eyeball. So there's my declarative. So I have interrogative with my gate. I have exclamatory with my mouth exclaiming, and now I have declarative with my speech bubble. There's one more thing I'm going to do for declarative. I'm going to put 2 stars, one on each side of that word, because declarative sentences are the most common type of sentence. They're the type we use every single day when we talk to each other, okay? The last one is imperative. Whew, these are a lot of big words. Imperative, boys and girls, just means that we're giving a command. So for that one, I made a pointed finger, and I'll show you that as soon as we write the word. Let's see, I'm going to do orange for this last one, okay? So we're going to write together, capital I, and you should be doing yours in pencil first, M, P, E, R, A, and then here's the tiv again, like give, but T-I-V-E. Now, I'm going to focus on the im part of that word because it's important. Imperative is a command, and it's important. So for that one, like I said, I drew a little pointed finger, and I'll show you. I am not the greatest artist, so I'm sorry about that. I drew some little bumps there. Okay, I just did my finger like that. Now, an imperative sentence is a command. So you could give a command like you could tell your dog, sit for a treat. Or you could say, jump off the boat now. You could give an imperative command as a normal sounding command or a really exciting command. So for that one, and I'm going to use my orange again, I can use either a period, like if you're talking to your dog and you don't want to shout and you just want to say, Minnie, please sit. You're giving a command. Or you could say, Minnie, get out of my underwear. I did not just say that. Get out of my underwear drawer. Does your puppy ever get into your underwear? Because mine does. Oh, that's so crazy. Okay, so I'm making my period and my exclamation point for the last part of my poster. Oh, I'm so proud of my poster. I'm going to go back up and do one thing. I color-coded all of my marks to go. Red with exclamatory, green with declarative, orange with imperative. So now I'm going to go up and I'm just going to color this pink one purple to match interrogative. Oh, I was saying interrogate. So I made it pink, but I'm going to leave my little ones pink, and I'm going to actually make this one purple because I want them all to match. And you know what I always tell you, that everybody makes mistakes. So, you might be working on something and then realize that, I could have done that a little better. You can always go back and improve it, or you can fix your mistakes. The only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some little parts to my gate. I'm going to put some stripes on it so it really looks like a gate, because I love to go back and look at my work and see if I can improve it at all. So there is my poster. I have interrogative. I think of that gate being open and all of the questions. Think about saying, who is on the other side of that gate? If you were standing in front of a gate and there are all the question marks, I wonder who. Interrogative is a question. Exclamatory is exclaim, exclamation point, and there's my mouth. Declarative is just telling somebody something. Okay, a fact or a simple sentence, and that is a period. And finally, imperative means a command, and that's why I have my pointing finger. And you can either give a command in a regular voice, or if it's a really important command, you can give it in a loud voice. And I focused on the I am in imperative. All right. Whoa, you are getting so smart. I am so proud of you. So now that you have your poster, go ahead and color it like mine, and you can hang it on your wall somewhere so that you can always remember what the 4 types of sentences are. And when you go to 2nd grade, you are going to impress the pants off your teacher. I'm so proud of you, boys and girls. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.